So, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back again. We are going to talk about this guy. This guy, I always do that every time. It's always the other way. We're going to talk about Noel Clarke and his complete cancellation from everywhere. It's mad. I can't lie. I've been following this guy's career on and off. I wouldn't say I'm a oh my god avid watcher of everything he's ever produced, written, been in, starred in, acted in, etc., directed. I'm not. But when I see a couple of podcasts, day before yesterday, actually, day before yesterday on Thursday, the Winners Talking podcast, big up to them. Make sure you check them out. And James English podcast, big up to him. Check him out. I listened to this guy's version of events. Before we get into all this, anyone who doesn't know who Noel Clarke is, kidulthood, adulthood, bulletproof, like they're iconic. And he's been cancelled literally everywhere. Everywhere. Production company gone. Acting career gone. Directing career gone. Like it's mad. He's writing. He's still writing, but nobody wants to touch him with a barge pole. But before we get into the nitty gritty, my thoughts on it, the allegations, etc., make sure you are smashing the like button up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. Appreciate everyone who does donate memberships and all of that. If you want to do that, feel free, hit the links for all of that. I'm sure there's a join option or a thanks option if you want to do all of that as well. But yeah, it's kind of mad. Yeah, this guy, it was kind of sad watching it, really. Like 20 different sexual misconduct charges were made. But according to him, it wasn't 20 sexual misconduct charges made. It was 20 misconduct in and it weren't just sexual. It was bullying and stuff like this with Adam Deacon. All the now, come on, listen. This guy went from being a BAFTA award winner, yeah, a BAFTA award winner. Do you know how mad that is to get a BAFTA? Yeah, a BAFTA. Like that is insane. Like and listen, this guy. Let me just read out his honors list real quick. Yeah, awards and nominations. In 2003, he won the Laurence Olivier Awards for the most promising performer for Where Do We Live? He won that. The Dinard British Film Festival, Best Screenplay for Kidulthood. He won that. BAFTA Awards in 2009, Rising Star Award, won that. Edinburgh International Film Festival, Audience Award for The Anomaly, won that. Sorry, I'm lying. He was nominated for that. 2017 National Film Awards UK, Best Action and Best Director for Brotherhood, along with Screen Nation Film and Television Awards. Won 2 out of the 3. Best Director, he didn't win for Brotherhood, but he won the action and he won the achievement for in film production. He's won some big awards, some big awards. And this guy, having seen the allegations against him, which one of them was, oh, you've got a nice bum. Yeah, you got a nice bum, he said to someone. Like the bullying, he's put that to bed on the podcast as well. Like I said, do go and check these podcasts out. If you don't know who this guy is or don't know the background of what I'm talking about, do go and check out them 2 podcasts. It's 3 hours of your life. Yeah, and the guy's cool, calm, collected. He's got receipts. He's on the Winners Talking podcast. He reads some of these things out, like where he's had set twos with people. But this guy is what, six years older than me. He comes from an era where you do hold the door open for a woman. You do ask a woman or elderly or child if they want to sit there. If there's no seats on the tube, do you want to sit down? Yeah, he comes from that background of being polite, saying your P's and Q's. But when it comes to work, yeah, you say 9 o'clock, you have to be there at 9 o'clock. And this is one of the things that was alleged against him, that somebody said that he turned up 10 minutes late and, oh, yeah, he went mad on a tirade of abuse and blah, blah. And it turns out, according to him, that the guy was 2 hours late and it weren't the first time. And this is what winds me up with all of these cancel culture warriors that sit online. This guy had suicidal thoughts. He was about to kill himself and like stab himself and all of that. And he's a family man. He's got 4 kids, etc., etc. And listen, it is insane what he has done. Yeah, what he has done for the community, the black community, the mixed race community, the ethnic community in general, and pushing and opening doors for people. To just wipe him out is insane, off of allegations, by the way, of sexual misconduct, when not a single person has ever reported any of this to the police. And he's got factual information on that. You can ask under a certain law or act for all of the people that have reported crimes against you or alleged crimes against you. You can actually ask for your own data on that, which he explains in a podcast. And he got all of his data, not a single thing, not a single thing. So how can a guy go from being kidulthood, adulthood, bulletproof, like all of these other things? I'm going to read out some of the shows he's done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fast Girl, Stories 24. I mean, some of these ain't great, but he was the writer of some of these. Co-director of 4, 3, 2, 1. Writer and co-director. Producer and director of The Anomaly, which, like I said, was up for an award. Yeah, 10 times 10. Writer and producer. This guy's a seriously talented guy. Television, he's been in The Bill. He's been in Casualty. He's been in Our Feed the Same Pet. Doctors, Holby City, A Touch of Frost, Doctor Who. Like, come on, massive program in England. Like, this guy has been in a lot of programs, man, a lot of programs. Yeah, Bulletproof. Listen, they cancelled the last episode, I think. They cancelled the last episode. Viewpoint, again, 5 episodes on that. This guy has been in a lot of big programs, a lot of big TV series, ITV, BBC, Channel 5, Sky TV. Like, he's done a lot of writing, directing, co-directing, producing, acting. Like, the guy is seriously talented, seriously talented. So how do you go from being a guy that's got the world at your feet, you're winning BAFTAs, you're winning all of these awards and all of that, to then go into, well, actually, you're cancelled everywhere? And this is why I get the ump, right? And listen, I do social media for a living. YouTube is my job. This isn't the main channel. The main channel is the other channel. This is my subsidiary channel, which I want to be the main, by the way, because that channel is crazy. But anyway, how do you go from being up here, opening doors for everyone, letting people in, yeah, ethnic minorities, you're trying to get them, make a way for them to come into the industry, the business, etc., and you end up cancelled, every show pulled, every show, the credits ain't got your name in, every show swiped off a TV like that. Do you know what I think the harsh reality of this is? Yeah, because he talks like a Londoner that grew up in that era. He's got a bit of road about him, a bit of street about him. Yeah, like he's a little bit intimidating for people. I think that's what it is. He's very intimidating for people. I get this as well, by the way, because if I got something to say, I'm saying it. Yeah, and if you don't like it, tough, that's your problem. That's how I am. And we've come from that generation. Like I said, he's 6 years older than me. Yeah, he's 47. I'm 41 this summer. He's come from a generation where you open doors for women, you let them sit down on the train, elderly and all of that. Now we live in a culture where if you open a door for a woman, the woman might say, not all the time, but a woman might say, no, what, you don't think I can do it myself? Now that's an issue. Saying, oh, you've got a nice bum. Well, he apologized for that, by the way, the next day. The woman said something to him the next day and he apologized for that. That woman never went to police. Nobody's ever been to police. All of the allegations against him, the bullying, the sexual misconduct, and all of that. Listen, we grew up in an era where there was no social media. There was no mobile phones necessarily, unless it was one of them big brick phones. Yeah, but even then, it was only the yuppies that were down in Canary Wharf, the stock traders that maybe had a mobile. I didn't know anyone with a mobile phone when I was growing up. Nobody. I didn't know anybody with a phone. Nobody had social media because it weren't a thing. You had to actually go out and interact and talk to people. And I feel that that's a massive thing that's been lost in society. Like, you used to have to go out and chat a girl up or a man up. Yeah, now that's now seen as harassment, sexual misconduct. Yeah, like, it's mad, it's crazy. And I think that because he's from a certain area and he talks how he talks, I think that people have been waiting for this moment. Yeah, because he's obviously upset somebody. Yeah, whether intentionally or unintentionally, what he's achieving and what he has achieved in the industry which, by the way, is predominantly built up of middle-class white people. So it's very difficult for a young black, mixed race, Asian, whatever it may be, person to break into that industry and kill it and make a killing and be the best and achieve what he's achieved. So I think a lot of people may have taken that as a, okay, let's keep tabs on this guy. Yeah. Plus, he's a little bit brash, a little bit blunt, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I like open talk. I like straight talking. Say what you mean and mean what you say. You got something to say, spit it out, mate. Yeah. You ain't going to offend me. Just tell me what you think. We have a conversation. We move on. We wipe our mouths and that's it. But now we live in a culture and a society where it's almost like brash, blunt talking, yeah, is seen as, oh my God, you're so toxic. Like, which is kind of sad. Like giving a girl a compliment and you got a nice bum. That's now seen as sexual harassment. Like, and this is where we're going to get into murky waters, man. I swear to God, we're going to get into some sticky waters here, because I'm telling you now, if this is where it's going, there's going to be a lot more people cancelled along the way, and a lot more people that have helped people. I was listening to the podcast he was on, and he was saying about how many people he's helped get into the industry, about how many shows that he's helped get people on, getting this actor in. He said that he went to one, he had something real, I can't remember what it was. He had something that he'd written, took it to millions of pounds on the table. Two companies were like, yeah, we'll have that. And one of them said, one of them, I think it said, no, both of them, maybe. I may be lying. I'm paraphrasing it. Said, yeah, but you can't have two black lead actors. And he was like, what? What do you mean? No, we're having that, or the show don't go on, mate. Yeah, whereas he was saying a lot of people would have said, yo, bruv, yeah, what it is, yeah, is they're cool with me, but they don't really want you. Yeah, and that's how a lot of people style it out in that industry. Whereas with him, he's like, nah, mate, this is how we're doing it. And if you don't like it, we ain't doing it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and I think that ruffles a lot of people up the wrong way, because they want to be in control. They want to be seen as the shining light. They want to be seen at the top. They want to be seen as everything's great. And they don't want loads of people like him. Yeah, and when I say like him, I'm quoting him. They don't want a lot of people like me, is what he said, in the industry. Yeah, he don't talk the Queen's English. He doesn't speak posh. He speaks how a Londoner I'm expecting to speak. Listen, my family are from Southeast London. I know what a Londoner talks like. Yeah, and I know what a Londoner that's grown up in the era that I've grown up in is going to speak like. But when it comes to on screen, writing, direct, no. And everyone opens up. They don't want people like him in that industry winning awards. That's what I think. Listen, this is only my opinion. And from listening to him for 3.5 hours, whatever it was on these two podcasts, I actually believe every word he says. Yeah, maybe I'm naive with that. Listen, he's definitely sat there and said to somebody, oh, you're fit, or you got a nice bum. Like, he openly admits that, yeah. Like, but that's how we grew up. You speak to people. It weren't swipe on a phone. It weren't, oh, let me go on social media and slide in the D. No. You actually had to have conversations. Yeah, and he seems like a reasonable guy. He's a family man. He's been with his wife for a while. Why can't you go and give somebody a compliment? Why can't you say you're pretty? Why can't you say you got a nice ass? What's wrong with that? Yeah, and the fact that nobody has ever gone and reported any of these allegations to police, yet this guy's been cancelled from everywhere, is insane. Absolutely insane. And I find it embarrassing, if I'm honest. Poor lad, man. Yeah, poor guy, poor family, man. Like, honestly, that's sad. Yeah, because this guy's got a lot of talent. You know that? A lot of talent. Like I said, I haven't watched every single thing he's ever written, starred in, like produced and all of that. But I have followed a lot of this guy's career, because the programs are generational. Kidulthood, adulthood, they are generational. They touch a lot of people's heart and go, yo, actually, I can deal with that. That resonates with me. I can see that. Oh, that's what my life's like. Yeah, it's only one really doing that. Let's be real with that. So it is what it is, man. Listen, hopefully he gets back into the game. Hopefully somebody gives him a chance. He snatches it with both hands. He seems very driven. He seems like he's got his head screwed on. He's obviously very talented, like I said. Yeah, but this whole cancel culture, man, it is a mess. And these people are just sitting online all crying about mental health and all of this and that. They don't give a shit about his mental health. They couldn't care less. Yeah, but they're all these social justice warriors that want to make out they're nice people. These people that try and cancel other people and cause pylons, yeah, and mass trolling, they're the ones you need to avoid, not people like him. Yeah, he's sound. Yeah, yes, he may have said some things he shouldn't have said at times. Maybe he didn't realize he was doing any wrong. Yeah, why can't you give a compliment to someone? Why can't you say nice things? Why can't you say you got a nice bum? Why can't you say you're pretty? Why can't you ask someone to sit on the tube? Oh, do you want my seat? You know, he actually says in the podcast, somebody said to him, a woman said to him, if I was a man, would you have offered a seat to me? No, because it's about respect. You're a woman. I'm sitting in a seat. You ain't got a seat. Would you like a seat? That's it. It's not I'm Miss Independent. Oh, that's a disrespect. Like, these people are crazy, man. I swear. And there's millions and millions more of these growing every single day. Every single day, more and more of these people come along. And it's sad, really. But that's society. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, comments down below. Yeah, kind of mad, man. And big up to this guy, man. Hopefully he gets back in the game sometime soon, because like I said, I do enjoy a lot of his stuff, man. And he comes across, and he doesn't speak very often as well. He's held a lot of this in for years and years, never bites to people. So to listen to this guy for that 3 hours, do you know what? He comes across genuine. Yeah. Maybe I've got it all wrong. Maybe he's a complete blagger. I don't know. But you know what? You don't get all the way up to where he got being a blagger. You do it by hard work, being real, and determination, and talent as well. Mix all them things together, you should succeed. But he's obviously peed somebody off that didn't want to see him winning, and then bye-bye. Somebody that's very well connected, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, it is what it is. I'm just speculating. But anyway, big up to all of you lot, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, leave your opinions, thoughts, and feelings down below. And I'll be back again on Sunday, tomorrow. Laters.